what's up, you guys? This is Rondell. So on this video today, this is just a very quick video. I want to do a basic example of some of the stuff you should be doing once you get people on your contact list. So for example, let's say I wanted to send a message out. So I'm going to come down here to where it says messages, and I'm going to click on send bulk SMS. So once I click here, the page will look like this, and then you can see here that I can select based off of groups. So I'm going to click on groups, and these groups are very small because I've just started using this, but you can see here this particular group has 4 people on it. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether it was 4, 40, or 4,000. It's going to send out to those many people. The only thing to keep in mind is that if you're sending out to hundreds and hundreds of people, that you should be using multiple numbers. So if you, for example, were trying to send a message out to 1,000 people, that means you should have a minimum of 5 SMS numbers, because technically you're not supposed to send more than 200 per number every 24 hours. So if you're sending bulk SMS, just make sure that you have multiple numbers. Being that this is only going out to 4 people, it doesn't really matter that I only have one number set up in the system right now. Okay, so what I'm going to say in this message is something very basic. And I encourage you guys to create an Evernote file or some type of note system on your computer and keep track of your messages, because if you keep track of your messages, when you need to send a message out on the fly, there's not going to be any need for you to try and have to be creative and think of what it is that you want to say. Okay, so what I'm about to do here is I need a name tag. So I'm going to click on here and grab the name tag. Okay, so you know what? Actually, I don't think I have names. So that kind of defeats the purpose. So I'm just going to say, I'm going to erase that part, and I'm going to say, hey, Isdell. Alright, so basically this is the message that's about to go out. So it's just going to say, hey, Isdell, quick question for you. Are you interested in getting paid to text, or are you just wanting to use the SMS platform for your own business? Okay, now what's important about this message is that I'm not selling. Okay, all I'm doing is asking people a very basic question, and then they're going to make a decision as to whether or not they want to respond first and foremost. But then after they respond, they're going to tell me whether, number one, no, I'm not interested at all. Number two, yeah, I want to use it to make money, or number three, I want to use it to promote my own business. That's the only 3 things that could possibly happen. So, it's very rejection free, because if they're not interested, you just don't talk to them anymore. You can delete them off your list or whatever the case. So I have the message in there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down here, and I'm going to click on send message. Now you can see here, this message contains Unicode characters and is 70 characters in length. Any SMS that includes 1 or more non-GSM characters will be charged 1 credit for each 70 character segment. Do you still want to send? Yes. Okay, so now I'm going to click on OK. So now that message just went out to the small group of people who had replied to one of my previous SMS campaigns. And what I mean by SMS campaigns is I created a keyword that was 250. So because when we sell Text Prospector, we make $250 per sale. So I created a text campaign with the keyword 250, and I sent out an email, and I said, if you're interested in making $250 every time you sell this SMS platform, text 250 to this phone number. And my phone number is the number that's connected to the software. So if they text that, they're going to get an automated message that responds back to them, and it sends them to the website to learn more. Okay, but none of the 4 people joined, but they're still on my contact list. So now I don't have any other option but to follow up with them. And what you guys need to understand is that once you get people on your contact list, you follow up with them until somebody dies. If they don't join, then you keep contacting them until they either say, okay, take me off of your list, or I'm going to sign up. It's very simple. But a lot of people, they're not willing to follow up consistently enough until they get the sale. So you just have to follow up. You have to be consistent. I'm not telling you to send them 3-4 messages a day, but you should be at least in contact with these people at least once or twice a week at the bare minimum. And if you have something of value to share, then you should be in contact with them even more, because that's the main thing in marketing that a lot of people don't understand, is that if you're not sharing any value with people, that's why they're not signing up. If you're sending them some type of value, you send them a video that teaches them how to do X, Y, and Z, now they feel the need to reciprocate. But if they don't feel the need to reciprocate, why would they ever spend money with you? So you need to be able to offer them some type of value on the front end prior to them joining you in your program, which is exactly why I make videos like these that show people how to use the system prior to them signing up. See, when I teach a person how to use the entire system prior to them signing up, when they sign up, they already know how to use it. So they feel indebted to me because I showed them how to use the system prior to them even getting access to it. And that's how you make sales. So that's it for this video. That was just a quick video showing you guys a simple way that you can send a bulk message to a group of people that you've collected. Okay, so if you don't have Text Prospector, what I want you to do is I want you to click on the link below in the description, and you can go and learn more about it. If you have questions, leave those questions down in the comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. My contact information is also in the description, so if you want to reach me that way, that's fine too. I have no problem with you contacting me at the phone number in the description. So that is it for this video, my friends, and I will talk to you on another video.